My name is Salman Munene. I work at Kerugoya Municipality Body Primary School as one of the directors. And to be more specific, I'm the operations manager of the school. We have seen and graduated so many students in class 8, and they are now spread all over the country. Some are working outside the country with families, because actually since 1992, those are 26 years, we believe in the beauty of every child. There is no single child who comes here for interview that we send away on the basis of poor performance in the interview. Rather, our interview are diagnostic. That means it is just to know the level of the child, and from where we start with the child. We come to the boarding facilities. We have very unique boarding facilities. Our dorms have got small cubicles that houses around 8 children, to make them feel as if it's a bedroom at home, with modern beds and very clean washrooms. For those who are young and are not able to wash their clothes, we have got resident caretakers who wash their clothes, and they make their beds. And those who have got various challenges, like even if they're in class 7 and they cannot be able to maybe wash their clothes, we also assist them. We also give them warm water. We don't allow our children to bathe with cold water. So I would call it home away from home. If you come to the classes, the academic part, you will not find a class. You will not find a class of 50 children or 40 children in Kerugoya Municipality Boarding Primary School. Our children per class is composed of 15 children to allow effective teaching. Kerugoya Municipality Boarding Primary School is at forefront in implementing the new curriculum, which is being defined as competence-based curriculum, CBC. To us, it's a golden idea, because the new curriculum focuses on development of the child. It appreciates that children are gifted differently. It appreciates that the best way you can be able to help a child is to enable that child discover their talents and help the child develop their talents. So at our school, we are working very hard to align ourselves to the demands of the new curriculum. And as such, we have had some activities in the school and some resources and facilities installed in the school to meet the demands of the new curriculum. And to give some examples, but a few, we have had some talent shows, events in the school, where we have outsourced some resourceful people to come here and help us hold talent shows, which feature various activities, including poems, fashion and arts. It includes dramas. It would include various talents that children have, including music. So through that, children are able to develop even their self-esteem, their self-confidence, when they appear before people and express themselves. We have a computer lab. Our children go through the computer lessons. We also encourage teaching of our lessons with a projector, whereby the teacher is able to deliver the lessons using a projector. And we also, in the process of outsourcing the tablets for every child that are governments provided. And we also give children a chance to make their own and do their own work. We expect to have leaders out of those children who can be able to solve problems instead of maybe shoving them aside with their problem-solving skills. We expect children who will have skills in entrepreneurship. Those who are entrepreneurs, we already have an entrepreneurship club with a canteen that they run. We have got various clubs in the school that is giving students or pupils a chance to exercise their abilities and their talents. We have the debating club. We have the journalism club that's supposed to, out of it, nurture journalists for the future. Out of the scouting club, we expect to nurture leaders who are disciplined, who are focused in the future. Out of the wildlife and development clubs, we expect to nurture children who are conscious of an environment and the need to take care of our environment. Of course, we have got the prefects body or the student leaders. That's to us is a very big platform to nurture leaders of integrity, leaders who are responsible. So there are so many things. Comes to sports, games and sports. We have got football, we have got volleyball, basketball, we have indoor games and athletics. All that, it is to give learners an opportunity to grow physically, mentally, socially, and even to discover their talent. Yes, part of what we want to have very soon is some swimming pool for children, because children also like swimming, that's for sure. But besides that, there are those who can become professional swimmers. Just as we say, there are those who can become professional footballers. And that is one aspect that we need to look at on a serious note as schools. And particularly now that swimming will be a part of a new curriculum where children go through the swimming lessons. That is what we want to come up with. We also want to put more playing materials for children, and even the games that can be more engaging to children, like chess. They engage the mind. Our vision as Kerugoya Municipality Boarding Primary School, it is to be a world-class institution in character development and holistic education. And that is why our motto, it is to develop the talents of the children. And our mission is to educate, to empower, to enlighten, and to equip young minds with transformational servant leadership. Those ones are very critical to us. Servant leadership. So in that aspect, plans are underway to install more facilities in the school that will make the school be at the national school. So our dear parents and friends, we want to let you know that Kerugoya Municipality Boarding Primary School is a school that you can trust to for your child to learn, and we have got vacancies for all classes, our own grades for that matter, from the preschool, grade 1 to grade 7. We conduct interviews throughout the holidays from Monday to Saturday, and therefore we welcome you to bring your children for interviews. We are going to ensure they get the best from us and to help them to be the best that they can.